And welcome, everyone. You guys are tuning in to House of Spiritual Vibes Radio. Let's see. Hold on once. Oh, you guys. All right, there we go. You guys are tuning into House of Spiritual Vibes Radio. Today's show and topic is Don't Forget Your Magic Witch. So don't forget your magic. Every day is filled with choices, decisions. The only thing that we know for sure is the time that we are born and the time that we eventually transcend, or we go into our reincarnation. But everything in between can all be manifested. It can be changed. It can be altered. And that's the beautiful thing about witchcraft, is because using your power, you can definitely change your presence. So today's show is being brought to you guys by myself, Nina Sol, and my lovely sister Bruja co-host sisters, Cass, La Sassy Bruja, and Chimo. That was a really weird intro. I'm sorry. It's weird being back. It's been a minute.
I know.
Please forgive. I had distractions over here and I tried my best to give you guys an intro.
I miss seeing your beautiful faces.
Yes. Let me pull us up on YouTube, see who's all joining us, see who. I know we're a little bit late. We're fashionably late, but I mean, we're the Latina Sanderson sisters. Sometimes we do that.
They should know that by now.
Right.
Y'all should know that by now. Dang it.
We run on CPT.
Right.
Let's see. So how are you guys? It's been a while. It's like a little reunion here.
Yes, it is.
The family reunion.
We introduced. I got into it too. Just see me. I stretched my lips out and everything. I trumpet.
It's been a good one so far. It's been an interesting one.
Yes.
Very interesting, I will say the least, But it's been a good little break. That's for sure. I think it was well needed for all of us. And but you know what? This topic falls perfect with what's been happening and how not to forget your magic, right? Like how not to forget to maneuver, and transmute and transform and still, do your magic, do your work. How important is it to do your work?
It's so important. Like, and the other thing is too, is that always remembering that you have options. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have options, even if, all right, for example, even if you get like a reading, you always have, and say like your spirit guides, your ancestors tell you certain things, you still have the power of free will. So it doesn't matter what is said, because you always have the option. That's your right as being a living being, is you have the right to make your own decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So you can always, and that's why I said the only thing that we know for sure is the time that we are born and the time that we die. Everything else in between can all be customized.
Yeah.
You can customize your life.
And customize it to the best of your ability, right?
Mm-hmm. Make it what you want it to be. And this is why it's like, don't forget your magic. You know what I mean? Like, don't forget like who you are, what you're made of, like
what you're capable of.
Exactly.
Don't limit yourself.
Yeah, do not limit yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a good job, but you want a better career, make it happen.
Yep.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, and it's like, they say sometimes do it without witching, but it's like, you kind of have to do it witching too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because especially if you're a practitioner and you're in the path and stuff like that. And I feel like it is something that you are going to have to, learn how to incorporate both of them. How to maneuver in the physical, right? In your everyday mundane life, work, businesses, families, being wives, things like that, partnerships, relationships. And then there's also having to learning how to use the balance as well, in the spiritual aspect to help you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because the magic is to set that goal, set that intention, and work it, right? But if you're working a candle and you're not moving physically, then that candle is just a burning candle, So they have to keep in mind that your magic is you, and it happens. Like, how many times people get burnouts, and we've talked about burnouts before in the radio show. And this is where we forget the magical aspect when we have burnouts. Those are the times where you should be working so you don't get that burnout, as bad or as frequently.
Okay, I wanted to put this where I could read it. So we do have viewers already. We got Mary Jane is here, Cuz is here. Hey, Cuz. Desert Siren is here. October Moon is here. Ramona is here. Yes.
Hey, happy
That's
birthday,
awesome.
Desert Siren.
Yes, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, girl.
What you doing today for your birthday?
Yes. That's the day of magic right there is your birthday. Nina just said it because you know it.
Yep.
Yes, perfect timing.
Oh wow, I didn't know my earphones. I didn't know they got louder. I was struggling to try to hear, and then I was like, oh, okay.
Probably my fucking loud ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when you talk, I gotta turn it down. I'm just kidding. It's only Cass. For Cass, I gotta turn
it up.
For Cass, we gotta turn it up. For me and Chimu, we gotta turn it down. That's probably how the viewers are too. They're probably like, when Nina talks, I gotta turn the volume all the way down because everybody hears what the hell she's talking about. Nina puts everybody up in my business. Oh my god,
that is so
funny. What are some of the small things that we can do to help remind us about being magical, so that we don't lose it or feel like we're losing it, Hey, I know some of us have the time to sit down and do like a spell work or something, so what small things can we do?
Cooking with the intention.
Yes.
Cooking. I think that's a good one. Well, I mean, we eat, right? Every day we gotta eat something.
Every day you gotta eat something or drink something. Like and if you're not cooking, pray over your food. Pray over your water. Put intention into it. That's write some affirmations, stick them to your water bottle. If you don't have one like the one I got for my Secret Santa gift from our Witchmas event last year, which we're going to be having again. So yeah, but you can definitely program your water to do magical things.
Yes.
For me, I say jewelry. I make a lot of noise when I move. I'm over here like doing this like that didn't look right. That was like double jerk off movement. That did not look right. I was trying to show you guys the noises of my brace. There's no way you just can't do it with any. Even if I went up and down, it's like it still sounds. It doesn't look right. Jewelry, a twist. I'm twisting.
Yeah, you can still twist it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're so funny.
Yeah, but jewelry, things that make noise, Because that's also very protective. You know, I don't just wear a shit ton of bracelets like for looks. I wear them because each one represents something else, and each one has a meaning, each one has a symbolism, each one has a protection or an energy that it gives me. So I don't ever take my bracelets off. And what I love is that they're protecting me even when I'm not being aware of times that I need protection. Anytime that I move, there, and you guys know I talk like this. I'm like over here doing, I talk with my hands a lot. I'm very expressive. So imagine anytime that you guys hear a noise, like a jingling or like the beads hitting each other, that's like a protection that wards off negativity. It wards off evil. So yeah, definitely putting like some sound jewelry on, some bells. I've seen women wear bells around their ankles, and yeah, and then they, when they walk with them, it's grounding energy. So yeah, you could definitely do stuff like that. Sister Cass?
I would say like getting ready in the morning, when you're taking a bath, wash off any residue of energy that you don't need anymore, and taking like a nice scented lotion. And with that intent of, my day is going to be lovely, my day is going to be beautiful, it's going to be peaceful, it's not going to be stressed. And that good energy, good vibes are attracted to you during that day.
Yeah.
Like that even with makeup, like we talked about,
we did
beauty magic and stuff.
Vanity.
The
vanity.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. And when you put your eyes on, your eyeshadow, clarity, I mean, my vision is
the
clear.
Eyeliner, yeah.
The eyeliner, the cheeks, that they always be rosy and welcoming to people, or, lipstick, talk sweet about yourself, say sweet things, reminding yourself to say sweet things. It doesn't have to be all like, I need 24 candles and all types of herbs and stuff like that.
Right.
The very simplest, just to remind you that, I am magical. I attract positive energy. I attract protective energy, It's a good way.
Even if it's like, we wake up every day, we should be grateful for that. That's number one. For
gratitude.
Even still, yes.
Yeah,
if there's no magic to do, then have some gratitude when you wake up. You know what I mean? Be grateful, for waking up and seeing a beautiful sunrise with these colors of oranges, reds, and purples, and so it's like if there's anything, wake up with gratitude. Because I think that's the first thing of an offering to yourself, and your own spirit guide too, your own spirit, wake up with those moments of, feeling gratitude, being thankful that you're like, yes, I didn't get lost in the sauce. I didn't get lost in the astral plane. I'm supposed to get lost there, so
yeah,
do it like that. Be grateful. I feel like, también, it's okay to do like a once a month ritual so you don't lose your magic. Do a once a month type of spell where it's gonna combine, where you're gonna hit your focal points. You know what I mean? Just do something that's gonna be of a once a month, especially like if you are a business owner, if you work full time, kids, being a full-time housewife, because a lot of people think like, oh, you're just at home, bitch. Let me tell you something. That's work.
That is work.
That's work.
That is.
That's a 9 to 5, and to tell you the truth, that's a 9 to 5, 24/7. So you know, get yourself accustomed to, you know, that once a month uh routine where you do like, you know, once a month ritual or once a month spell. Focus one, there's 12 months out of this damn calendar. So, you know, focus on like, you know what, this month I'm gonna pamper myself. Like Cass said, I'm gonna, you know, cortarse, you know, pelo. I'm going to, you know, get my nails done, or I'm gonna color my hair this month. That's gonna be my love spell to myself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that's another good way to not lose your magic of who you are, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so important not to lose it.
Yeah.
I felt like one time, have you guys ever felt like you lost it one time?
Yeah. Because I wasn't like doing anything. I just didn't have the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like when I kind of like start, you know, like I mentioned earlier, you know, doing the little things, you know, that's how I kind of like, no, I gotta, when it clicked and I said, I gotta start doing something. If I can't sit down and do, you know, can my candles or something, I gotta do little things.
Something. The little things, yes.
Yeah.
The little things to remind you how magical you are, right?
Yeah, and stay
Mm-hmm.
connected, to help stay connected. Like, you know, I can't do a big job, so let me do this to remind myself. You know, even if it's a little tiny tea light or birthday candle,
something.
meditation, even meditation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, envisioning you. If you can't light a candle, if you can't burn some incense, if you can't leave an offering, you know, it's all about just focusing the mind and still being able to just manifest with a single thought, with a word, something, you know.
Right.
I felt one time like I lost my magic, and no tea, no shade, but like sometimes we do go through those moments. Everybody does. I don't care, you know, how a person depicts themselves magically to be. We all have those depleting moments where we're just like, oh, I just don't have it in me right now. You know what I mean? But it is like a snapping out of it, like you said, Cass. You tend to snap out of it and you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck am I doing? There's shit that needs to get done. And if I have the ability to be that magical bitch, to use both physical and spiritual aspect of myself to get it done, then I need to snap out of it and I need to start getting into a routine, you know, and start doing it. Because, you know, we all have routines, right? Like in the mornings, you know, if you work with certain saints, you know, certain saints in the mornings like to be recognized. So it's like, you know, get a nice little witchy routine going on for you, you know, and start it off from there if you ever feel like you lost your magic, you know. And if you lost your magic, you know what, too? You know, maybe there's some shadow working that needs to get done, my dear.
Yeah.
To see why you lost it. Get to the root of it. Get to the problem. Get to the root to be like, okay, I know where I lost it. So now I know that we're not going to repeat that again. So now now that I acknowledge where I lost my magic, you know, let me start getting back to what made me just fall in love with my magic, you know, because you got to fall in love with your craft. You got to fall in love with your craft, you know, so that way you're able to like keep that, you know.
I think sometimes too what happens is that like maybe not so much that we forget or stop, but we kind of take a break to come back to it. Because I've had times too where I've like, you know, it's like you gotta kind of take a break sometimes, like because you might burn yourself out. you know, I feel like it's definitely important to remember your magic when you're doing spiritual work or energy work. Remembering your magic and remembering to recharge, you know, and
Mm,
ground and balance. And I've started doing like I take the boys for a walk like every day unless it's raining out. But I take the boys for a walk, and every day I walk to the lake and I give gratitude. I say hi to my mama guardian
mhm.
Arisha.
Oh yeah.
And
Yes.
you know, and I that's just and I just like literally stand there, I'll put my arms out and I'll just like look at the sun, and it's just really beautiful. Chima was actually with me on the phone on my
That's
walk today.
beautiful.
So she heard me and she's like, yeah, so I
Like,
do that.
amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
I do that daily. So that's the thing too, is
Yeah.
that if you guys have dogs, you know, take your dogs for walks and like just give gratitude to the sun for shining, give gratitude to the moon, give gratitude to the sky, you know, give gratitude to your ancestors and your spirit guides, because that's literally your strongest protection is your ancestors.
It's
That's
like
why
your
it's so
saving
important.
grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's so, and nobody is going to bless you or protect you like your ancestors will. And
That's
that's why
right.
it's so important to take care of them. You know, so
And you
also
know what?
remembering that too.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm not gonna even lie. Like, this morning when you were doing that, right? And I was still like boba, baga, just on the bed, like whatever, you know.
Mhm.
And after she did that, and I was like, yes, oh my God, yes, amen. That is beautiful. Yeah, I started getting up. I started, you know, and that's because I was listening. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I was listening to the gratitude that you were offering, and I was like, that is so motivating,
Mhm.
because the only person that we can motivate is ourselves. And
Mhm.
that is also a part of our magic, is continue to motivate ourselves through our magic too. So simple things like that, even in the morning, it does wonders, because after she was done, I was like, bitch, I'm awake. Like, I'm
Right.
here. If you ain't cleaning your house, then where the fuck you at? That was
Right. What
me.
are you doing? I know I was too, like I got a lot done too. Like we're like, yeah,
Uh,
we're like mad women over here cleaning the houses,
yeah.
talking
We
and
were
talking. And I even took a shower, which he wants me to.
yeah.
Didn't I do that the other day with you guys?
You
Yeah,
did that
you
the other
did.
day.
You did. We're that comfortable.
That's
Like,
how close we
yeah.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how close we are. Like,
We stay quiet to hear each other's soap go.
hey, that wasn't the soap. That was me
Like,
washing my. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, that's funny.
uh,
That is though. But yeah, straight
mm,
up, like, even, when you do something like that, so simple, like take your dogs out and give gratitude to the sun, to the sky, to the moon, because the moon is going to be
yeah.
in
Yeah.
balance with the sun pretty soon, these guys. So you're going to see both of them in the sky. So yeah, give that gratitude, and you'll be amazed with just what comes to you. It's a wonderful thing. It's beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like, though, también, like taking those breaks, like you were saying earlier, sis. It is refreshing too. Don't get me wrong, because you don't want to get into like a burnout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like every day is a magical day, like Cass said, but let's learn how to space ourselves out too, just a little bit, you know what I mean? Because we got to give ourselves that time too, because
Mm-hmm.
magic is draining. Magic
Yeah.
is, it can be draining, and it's the routine itself that we already know. We got to cleanse ourselves after doing this spell or that spell. You can't have sex when you're doing certain spell work, people. Like, there's
Mm-hmm.
just so much when it does come to magic. And we do have to learn how to like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna take a break a little bit, because I covered a lot of the points that I need to cover. So let the cake bake now. And let me just focus on my ancestors, because that's where it's at too. So
now I want cake.
what kind of cake?
I don't know. I probably like, I don't know. The last cake I had, it was really good cake. Liz made it. It was like strawberry cake. Yeah, you were fucking thinking that?
I was like a strawberry shortcake, bitch.
Yeah, that's what I could go for. That sounds good.
That does sound good right now. Strawberry shortcake.
Munchies, right?
So bad.
I know. So the munchies are kicking in. I was like,
I was making like brownies with walnuts today.
Chocolate.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh yeah, I did eat carrot cake. Yeah, that's true.
Carrot cake. That they got, I'm gonna put a plug in here real quick, you guys. So, last year we all purchased that Spell a Day book. You know what I mean? And it's like, those books are so good. However, sometimes you won't probably do a spell a day. But man, I'm talking about the references there though. You know what I mean? Where you could use a spell a day if you have to, if you're able to do it, you know? But then it's like, it also gives you an idea what you can do, like, just on a weekend or a day off, or a certain holiday, a certain equinox, a certain this, a certain that, so yeah, it's easy to lose yourself, that's for sure, but don't.
Right. Yeah, that's true. With the spell a days, like you can open it like a calendar, like looking at the pages to see what day, even if you just read the affirmation, like or the what is, how is this an incantation? Yeah, there. Even if you just read that, because you can still tap into that energy of that day, but also too, when you think about it, how many of these books have been published? How many other witches are doing those spells on that day as well? And knowing that you can go ahead and tap into that energy that is being used. You're tapping into that wavelength and that vibration. So you can, you can definitely tap into, and you can plan ahead too. So if you're like, I have to do a money spell this month, let me see what day is going to be the best day for me to do it. And boom, you mark your calendar, set a reminder on your phone, spell a day, boom. There you go.
Done. Yeah.
Tell Siri, go ahead, hook it up, Siri. I've been telling my Siri, like, book appointment for blah blah blah. I think I'm like, this is my first iPhone, so I'm like really like proud of that part. I feel like I have like an assistant. Because
it's so easy.
Yeah, it
Siri.
is easy. Yeah.
4:30, blah 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 blah. That's
Remind me, set an alarm.
Set an alarm.
Yeah, it's you can use the convenience of like technology too. Apps. There's affirmation apps. There's tarot apps. There's the one that Cass had showed us, the astrology app.
The astro one.
Astro Matrix.
The Astro Matrix.
And you could actually see like the planets and where they're at in your chart, and you kind of like, it'll give you like, you're having a good day at this time, or you might feel sad at 4:23 p.m. So it's like really weird how they kind of like break down even just your whole mood, feeling or getting over something.
Yeah. See, that I would like to look ahead because then I'll know like, okay, I'm gonna be off that day. Let me do a spell that day so that I won't be
Won't
off.
off. Mhm.
Something to like counteract that,
Act it,
or at least
yeah.
a crystal. Wear a crystal that will help you with that energy that day.
Yeah, you know what? Crystals are always good. You charge them, and they're good to go. I just keep them clean, put them in a bowl of salt to for the any caca energy that they probably picked up. The salt
Or
will
rice.
absorb it.
Yeah,
Rice.
Mhm.
So
I would
crystals
say
are always
rice is
good.
like, yeah, rice and is like a really safe method. Don't use water for every crystal, because there's some people are like, oh, I ran it under really cold water, because I read that that's a way that you can, like, if you do that with your selenite or your pyrite, it'll start to like break down, and you'll harm the spirit of the stone too.
Yeah. I think people like, because crystals wasn't like, it wasn't a popular thing. You know what I mean? And now it's like it became a popular thing, which is fine, but it's definitely good to, use your crystals for your daily magic, your daily routine. And you'll be amazed what those suckers do for you. You'll be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, the crystals were actually my first tool that I was like able to work with. Like that was, it's safe. It's safe as to not needing to use fire for crystal magic, but also too, there's you just got to be careful with like touching like pyrite. Like you don't want to give pyrite to a child that's going to stick it in their mouth because it's sulfur based. Or like labradorite, like crystals that have like aluminum in them and stuff. But when I think I was like 8 years old when I got my first crystal collection. So that was like my first, like, yeah. And I'd have them everywhere. I'd have crystals in my socks. My mom was like, how come you putting, and it was this clear quartz crystal, and I still have it to this day. It was one of my first crystals I ever got. And I was 8 years old, and I would keep it in my sock because I liked how cold it was. And ever since I was little, my feet would always be so hot and uncomfortable. It would be uncomfortable because they'd feel hot, even if I'd always put them on like the cold floor or the wall to try to cool them down. But my feet were always hot. So I started putting crystals in my socks. I wonder what that means. Like when you because Koya had asked me that too the other day, like when you harness heat, like what is that? Because I used to do it a lot in my feet when I was a kid. I wonder what that could be.
I wonder. That's interesting.
Have you guys ever like felt heat in like parts of your body?
Yeah, my feet.
Your feet, right?
Yeah, my feet get really hot. And then like, especially when I'm sleeping, I hate sleeping with socks. I hate it.
Me too. I don't like sleeping with socks.
And then I'll stick my feet out just so I can get that cold air.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm too scared for something to pull my toes.
Yeah.
The kukui.
I get hot. I start getting hot if my feet are hot.
Yeah.
So you're like, fuck this.
I gotta cool down. That's how I cool down.
Yeah.
Oh. I feel like I get more heat in my hands. My hands are always hot and sweaty. They're always hot.
My hands are cold. My hands
are My hands are always hot.
Yeah, my hands are usually cold too.
My hands are always hot. And so like right now, it's hot, it's sweaty. My hands are always hot. They're always hot. I think that's where I tend to harness heat. Maybe in my body is my hands. My feet are always cool, but my hands are just always hot and sweaty, always hot and sweaty. There's gonna be like, I'm not good at shaking people's hands. My hand is sweaty and hot, you guys.
Don't shake my hand.
You're gonna feel a lot of water.
Oh my goodness.
Well, bless you.
I don't think we've ever shook hands.
No, we didn't.
No, right?
So.
No, I think we just like right away off the bat, we were just hugs.
Yeah.
We first met, it was hugs. I think also because we had like spent like a long time together when we first met. Like I remember when me and Chimu first met, we literally sat there and talked for like a minute. And I remember when we first met too, like y'all brought drinks, didn't you?
I think the second time we did.
The second time we did that. We bought a bottle of wine.
Yeah. I remember. Oh my God, that was so much fun.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah. Let's see. Do we have any comments? Oh, that's so funny. Rebecca said, LOL, my feet and my butt are always cold. That's so funny because I was going to say too, my ass cheeks are always cold. Like, that's weird. I was going to say that and I was like, let me not say that. But Rebecca said it, so I get to just agree with Rebecca. Like, yeah, my ass cheeks are cold too all the time. Oh my God. That's funny. I wasn't gonna say it, but she said it. I was like, yay. Let's see. Who else? Do you guys got any comments or does Cass, you see the comments? Are there any that you would want to read?
Yeah, let's see. Everybody's saying, I like how Desert Siren said choosing your clothes.
Good one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Certain oils for manifesting, and then cleansing in the shower and chanting. You could put like a meditation sound on, like sound, the sound bowl.
The Hertz.
Yeah, the Hertz.
You put me on with the Hertz. Cass put me on with Hertz. Yeah. Because Cass was talking about Hertz for a little bit, and I was always like, Hertz. Like, I don't know. I was just like the name didn't sound appealing to me. Like, I don't want to Hertz. Like, maybe it was called Feel Goods or something, but I'm like, Hertz, what's it gonna hurt?
Gonna hurt? No. And it's crazy because as soon as you hear that frequency, it's like, I don't know what it is, but I literally feel like whatever I'm trying to get rid of, it just like goes like this. Boom.
Yes.
Like it instantly dissipates.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I love it. Oh, I love it. I listen to it at night. Like if you have like your earphones, you could go ahead and put like your headphones, whatever. But yeah, it's really good at night. I put sound Hertz on in the shop too for prosperity. So you could even play Hertz frequencies at your businesses or at your job, to bring people in, to bring positivity in, to bring, prosperity. So you could even do that.
My Alexa is equipped. I think all the Alexas are equipped with an app that it's called Remove Negative Energy, and you just ask your Alexa, start remove negative energy, and it's just a frequency, and you can hear it. My husband Manny says it sounds like somebody's mowing a lawn.
Oh wow,
that noise. So I'll play it, and I'll just start cleaning and everything. You just hear the constant and it fluctuates. It goes up and down, but it doesn't get high. It stays like at a medium low type vibration.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, I'll play it on full blast, and it'll just like everything's like shake it up.
Oh my God.
I was about to say like a vibrator.
I know. I was like, I know. I was gonna say I got something that make that.
Hey,
oh my God!
Don't.
We're being a bunch
vibrators.
of sucias tonight. Like this is our first show back in like how many weeks? We just popped back up late out of nowhere, talking about frequería and all types of.
But I could see that though, because it's like when a vibrator makes that type of noise, like that hum, like the way Cass was explaining it, it doesn't go up. It just
It just
keeps at
fluctuates a little bit. Like you can
a little
Mhm.
bit. And come on, let's be real. We're all adults here now, right? Okay, so
Mamas,
Does-
cover your children's ears.
cover
Yeah,
your
right.
children's ears, because doesn't that make you feel good? So
Yeah, just
it's a
just
form of
y'all talking
releasing.
about it. Like
Yeah.
shit. Now I want strawberry cake and
And a vibrator.
I know what I'm doing tonight.
Cake and vibrator.
Cake and a vibrator.
Strawberry cake and my vibrator. Y'all sold me. Whatever you guys are selling, I want some.
Awesome. Great. That's good. Good. Mission accomplished. That's funny. But I
Oh
can
my
see that
gosh.
though. Like for real, I can see that. I can see that.
Mhm.
I can see where the hurts in that kind of, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a form of releasing, right?
Yeah.
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 All right, Chimo, that's enough. Chimo, it's enough.
That's enough.
We're gonna have to take this conversation to Patreon.
Yeah, we are.
People pay good money for this type of stuff.
Yep.
You're right. That shit
Oh
ain't
my
free.
goodness. Right.
We could be more explicit.
Let's see. Oh, Desert Siren said taking a shower can be very magical. Cleansing yourself, chanting as you wash, visualizing of what you want to manifest, pouring over you, etc. Yes.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah, it's like when they say shower of abundance. Well, use your shower
Mhm.
as your magical tool
Mm-hmm.
to give you that abundance, or whatever it is that you're looking for. Man, these fucking mosquitoes just bit the shit out of me right now. Like,
I won't. I think I have some sort of like sugar blood or something, but if I go out there, they attack me
what
and they tell
fuck?
all their friends.
Like,
What the
how
hell?
much stuff is that?
And I
Ah.
swell up from mosquito bites. Like
Do you?
I get really red and I get really itchy and I get really irritated. Mm-hmm. I get very grumpy.
Well, that's what I'm getting right now. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. Sis,
Ah.
go. I'm telling you, go. You should go in because they're gonna go tell their friends right now, and they're coming back. Like they're gonna come back and they're gonna like jump you like a bunch of gang members. That's what they're gonna do. Like they just went back to their hive to go and tell their baby mamas about your blood, and they're all gonna come out here to feast.
I don't think the male mosquitoes bite. It's the female mosquitoes that bite.
Oh, ooh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Mhm. I didn't know that either. I just nodded my head like I knew, but I didn't know.
Mm.
That's something new I just
They're
learned.
trying to feed their babies.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Well, maybe they want some of that magical juice from Chimu then, huh?
Yeah.
No, I already sprayed alcohol on me. Fucking
Sis,
shit.
these mosquitoes, these like 2021 mosquitoes don't give a shit about no citronella.
They don't.
They don't care
don't.
about
They
rubbing
don't.
alcohol. They don't care about
Okay.
none of that.
They don't.
You could
They
get
really don't.
the deep woods bug spray, and I've still gotten bit. Like
Yeah.
they're on something else.
And it's good.
It's like they're
took
immune.
stuff
Like
out
they
here.
mutated and are immune to that shit.
Yeah,
Little fuck shits.
Ninja
Let me see
Turtles.
if I
up in
burn
this.
some sage. Yeah, for real. Shit.
Mutant Ninja Mosquitoes. They're over
That's
there
funny.
whooping your ass. Sis.
Man, fucking killing me over here, Smalls. Yeah.
This show just became about mosquitoes and vibrators and strawberry cake.
Brought to you by the Latina Sanderson sisters.
Can't take us nowhere.
No.
Make
They
sure
don't know
you're
how to
not listening to us in public or in front of
Yeah.
children or
Okay. Better not have us a speaker down the grocery aisle. Motherfuckers gonna be like, what
Right.
is she listening
Right.
to?
What is she? Freaks. uh, ooh, Gaga Boosh said strawberry cake and whipped cream. Mm. Ooh, that sounds good.
That does sound good. I have to try that.
Yeah.
Even if it's a little squirt.
Mhm.
I have to try that.
A little what?
I heard him say squirt.
It's like, did you see me look up? And I'm like,
Look, I try to be nice, okay? I try to keep
okay,
it
okay,
clean.
okay.
Sure.
I mean, what?
uh
Oh my god.
oh, Gaga said, yes, I got that book so good, even just to read and save for another
Yes.
year, if not this year. Yes. Or you could even cut it up and cut out the spells that you want to keep and put them into your book of shadows.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, me too.
I've done
Especially
that.
the ones that I've used and like they're like it's like good shit. I'm like, I'm gonna save that
I'm
because
gonna
I could
save
use
that.
that again.
I've done that with my 2017. Yeah, I've done that with my 2017. The spell a day ones that are like, I find like, ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one to try. That's a good one to keep. I've cut them out and I've put it on my book of shadows. And then I would do it and then I would apply and then I would see the results and, you know, and then tweak it.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, some Desert Siren said that she's a hothead, literally. Koya said it's her whole body runs hot. Um Sister Denise, she said, hi, Susias, LOL. What I came into, LMAO.
You know what you came into, girl.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
Sounds like a lot of fun, Sister Debbie. Oh my god, I love that our sisters are just as naughty as we are. Like they're over there having a blast.
They understand. They get it.
Oh my goodness. Kayla said an electric fly swatter comes in handy. I don't know what she. To the,
for
to
your
the
cold
mosquitoes.
ass?
For the mosquitoes. For our cold asses.
Yeah, right.
I thought it was for your cold asses to warm them up a little bit, you know, like give it a little sap. No, the mosquitoes.
Yeah,
no, I'll be like mosquitoes. This. The whole show, I'll be like this.
Fucking
no, they kind of went away.
Mosquitoes.
Nay, I got one of those though.
Sis, we can't even see you anymore.
I know.
It got dark.
Real
I think we already passed up on our time, right?
It's like you went off camera and then you came back and it was dark.
Yeah.
No shit.
That's how
right?
fast it got dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting darker a lot more quickly, a lot faster, and you know, it's the sun's not going down at 9 no more. And you know what? That could sometimes be, you know, where people get more motivated during this time of the year to like do some magical shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though you should do it every day. Like that is the thing. Every day should always be a spell, even if it's a morning grace prayer, whatever, you know? But like, you know, this is the time to like really, one of the time of the years to like really dive into your magic and dive into your abilities, dive into what it is that you're capable of doing for yourself. It's for yourself. It's for your family. It's for your home. It's, you know, it's for, you know, your business, your workplace, you know. So Like this is the time where you really want to like really dive into, you know, your magic, because a lot of things happen during this time. Like a lot of things happen.
Desert Siren said magic to be had everywhere. Just gotta think out the box. Yes.
Yeah. Even just seeing like numbers or bug or whatever lands on you, or
comes into the house, or
that you normally see in your area. You know, taking that as a sign, you know, that and take
spider webs and cobwebs are signs too.
Yeah.
You know, so just like, just being mindful, being mindful and being present. Like, you know, like that's the thing too, is that if you're somebody that's like very like passive or forgetful or like or unaware of your surroundings, like really working on being present, really working on being grounded and centered. Because that's also too, like that'll be a telltale sign that there's something that is off. If you are not, you know, like if you're just doing stuff and not even realizing that you're doing it, then that's like right there, that's like letting you know like it's time for you to do some like centering, some grounding, cleansing, you know, all that.
Yeah.
So play some hurts today.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you wake up in the morning, you know, do it all over again. You know, you don't necessarily have to, like I said, you know, do the works, you know, go all out. Just listening to certain frequencies and just showing gratitude, you know, that that's a day to learn and grow and bless somebody else with that knowledge.
Yeah, seriously.
I feel like you should be telling us like spirit stories. Oh my goodness, we should probably end this already. Yeah.
What time is it, right?
Yeah,
I think we're over on our time.
Yeah. Yes, by 30.
We have things that we have to plug. So I know, are we plugging our Chimu? Go ahead, Chimu. Chimu, you go ahead. What are we plugging, Chimu? Tell us a scary story.
So the scary story is we're back. No, just like
we're back. Oh my god.
I get rid of us.
Yeah.
So, well, pretty much we're still doing our Patreon, guys. And the good thing is that we still have our tier 1. Our tier 1 is pretty much everyday life of a bruja. What we do, you're going to see different things from us. We're all 3 different individual brujas, practitioners, and we have a lot to give and offer and show. So tier 1 is pretty much your everyday life of a witch. You will also get the what is it? The Latina Sanderson Cafe con Leche. Those are good. Those are us checking in on each other, right? Like so those are always fun because that's like, you know, if this was raw, that's even more raw. The rawest
that's the
rawest. The rawest.
That's raw dog. That's us raw dogging you.
Exactly.
So if you want to get raw,
my god, if you want to get raw dogged, sign up.
Sign up. Sign up.
You will not be sorry.
You will not be sorry. I promise you. You know. So tier 1 is definitely gonna be about all of that. So that's always a fun tier to do. And then we still do have tier 2. Tier 2 is pretty much all of our old sip and spells. Those are great. A lot of our old sip and spells are coming up because, you know, they hit their 1-year anniversary. So check those out, you know. And tier 1, you know, the pricing is on there when you go through the Patreon.
Our menu.
the menu and you will see the pricing. And it fits for everybody, which is great. And you can find us at the Latina Sanderson Sisters Patreon. Sip and spell. So that's a plus. And we're still doing, our what's to call it? We're still doing our sip and spells, these guys, So that's still gonna be happening and going on. But of course, we'll announce that when we announce that stuff.
Yep.
Other than that, join the Patreon. You guys won't regret it. It's good info that we definitely don't talk here. And yeah, try it out. You'll like it. I like it. I like recording for Patreon.
Yeah, same.
Fun.
Yeah, it's always a fun time. It's always good. Everyday life of a witch and your old workshops, and it's good. So join.
Yeah. And I know we're gonna we had decided that we're each going to pick like a different subject that we want to tap into for that, like for the month. And then we're gonna go ahead and teach like what we learned and how we've incorporated or how we've chosen to use what it is that we've learned. And it's just because like I feel like because we're three individuals, like Chimu said, so our interests are kind of in different places at different times. Like I'm really wanting, for the first one, I'm really wanting to tap into like astrology and learning more about astrology, because I plan on using it in different ways. And then I know like Cass and Chimu, you had said that you guys had like things that you were interested in like gearing towards as well. Do you want to go ahead and share, or do you want to leave that as like, I feel like it'll entice people.
I think for me, I want to do more spirit communication.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
I've been looking at tools that I can start getting to do that. Especially in the area where I'm at, because I always feel like there's, what is that? Like spirits that pass through.
Yeah.
Or some that can visit, but of course, I keep my property protected, so nothing evil. I feed the wood spirits.
That's what I'm talking about.
My outside animals to help protect what we got going on in the house. So, so I know there's nothing malicious out there. But yeah, I want to do more spirit communication.
Nice.
So
I don't know. I think I'm a wild card.
You're a wild card?
I'm a wild card. I do everything and anything.
Dang.
Damn.
All right.
It's all open.
I'm all open.
All right.
I'm all open because there one month maybe I might feel like I just need to deal with water, or 1 month I might feel like
I see.
Yeah,
I see you.
Definitely like that. That's how I am. Like in a wild card, I could see myself, yes, doing a lot of elemental and other things like that too. Equinoxes, like I'm into that,
Ooh. That'd be good. Yeah. See, so that's kind of what we're like gearing towards for this, like our return to Patreon, what was it? I don't know. We didn't really, did we take a little break? We kind of did, right?
We kind of did.
Yeah,
we kind of did a little bit from it.
Yeah.
But things are going, things are flowing, and a part of the flow and is coming back to what we do, and that's the Patreon, because not only, we enjoy doing it, and we enjoy sharing the knowledge, and we enjoy And we do enjoy seeing results not only within ourselves, you guys. Because let me tell you something. Every fucking sip and spell we did, I've seen results in my fucking spell work.
Mm-hmm.
All the
Same.
time. All the time.
Same.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's always something good that we like to share, and a lot of our people, it gives you guys that space to be open, without having to feel like you might be judged somewhere, because we're a judge-free zone. We don't tell you that this is it, no, because we allow you, and we assist you in how to follow your path, your craft, like what it is that you want to do, so I love it because of that, so I don't think we took a little break, but we're back, that's for sure. Tweaked it a little bit, but that's good. I think tweaking is
it's
always
healthy.
good.
It's
Very.
we gotta keep it fresh and new, and
Yeah, and you know what? It's change, and change is growth, and it's a beautiful thing. So, it's always good to do that. I do too. But it depends. Not doing that.
Dang. I know I love change because I'll get bored. I'll get bored really easy. And that's the thing, is like once
let's switch it up.
Like I'm like, once Nina's bored, forget it.
That's it. It's time for a new change.
I can't even deal with her at that point. Oh my god. Yeah.
So yes, people, join the Patreon. So you have an idea what, we're kind of tapping into in our individuality when it comes to the Patreon. So very interesting, join in. It's fun.
Oh, Sister Debbie wants to know what the Patreon's name is. That's a good question.
Sip and Spell. It's called Sip and Spell with the Latina Sanderson sisters. What I'll do is I'll put it in the links right now.
In the comment?
Yeah, in the comment. I'll put the link in the comment.
You put the link in the comment.
In the comment.
And mix it all up. Stir it.
Stir it up. Whip
Chimu,
it.
You can't even talk anymore, Chimu. That's it. That's for the rest of the night. She's just...
Okay, I'll put myself on your mind.
Chimu's, I swear, Chimu's just like saying shit, just taking my mind somewhere else. So like, don't talk no more, Chimu. No, come back. Chimu, come back.
I'm here.
I lasted for like 1 minute. Not even.
Funny.
All right. Yeah. So we did our plugging. Cass. No.
Still hanging out.
Still hanging out. Okay. All right. You guys can find me on Monday.
Still hanging out.
You guys can find me on Mondays at House of Spiritual Vibes LLC, where I do T4C every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And every Monday, I come up with a new subject of a suggested question that you guys could ask for that Monday, and you can get your guidance and your message for the week. And yeah, so you guys can check me out there. I also have the Chicago Witches Ball coming up in October. I also, before that, I have the grand opening. This is the thing, is I got to get myself in order. I got so much. What don't I have? So I got the grand opening on the 25th. So if you guys would like to come and join us, we're all going to be there. Oh, wait, Cass, are you coming, sis?
I'm going to try to, but okay. I doubt that my job is going to let me.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Well, the next one. I was like, what was that? I thought you were going to sneeze.
No. That was a broken heart.
Oh, that was the heartbreak right there. Yeah. Oh, Dito. I know. Let's see. So, yeah, the grand opening is on the 25th. I'm having an event over at the shop. If you guys would like to come check us out, come hang out. We're going to have vendors. gonna be lots of fun. And that is on the 25th at the shop at 923 Michigan Avenue in Sheboygan. And I'm also having the 5th annual Witches Ball this October. And you guys can get tickets. Tomorrow is the last day, and I only have 8 tickets left. So if you have not gotten your tickets yet, go and get your Witches Ball tickets. Because by tomorrow, or once they're sold out, and when I say that means no more. That's it.
That's it.
So definitely get your Witches Ball tickets. They're still available only until tomorrow. The Witches Ball is happening Friday, October 8th, and we're gonna have vendors. It's gonna be lots of fun. All those details are on House of Spiritual Vibes Facebook page, so you guys can find the details there at House of Spiritual Vibes LLC Botanica. And that is it for tonight's show, you guys. I hope that you guys had some laughs. I hope that you guys had some, had enjoyed the show, and that we inspired you to not forget about your Magick Witch.
There you go.
All right, you guys. Well, we will see you guys
at the end of the month.
At the end of the month.
Yes, end of the month.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. Divine blessings. I only got one hand. Divine blessings to today, tomorrow, and always. Ache.
Amen.
All right. Good night, you guys. Bye.